Back to the water we made gets put back into the cooling water cycle, and the warm water that we use for condensing the steam comes up to the top of the tower, and then it rains down the cooling tower at the same time the fan is pushing air out of the cooling tower. So you have the air coming in. It's just like on that windy day when you step out of the swimming pool, you go, "Whoa, that's cold." It's latent heat of evaporation that cools that water, and then what comes down out of the basin is cold water. We use it again back over and condense more steam, and then we have this continuous loop.
So how much water do you actually, what are the percentages of water that go in, come out, that sort of thing?
Well, what we do is we collect 100% of the water, we evaporate probably 70%, and then the remaining 30% then is re-injected back into the resource.
Okay, and you also replace the 70% that you lose to steam with wastewaters,
yes,
right?
We use recycled water projects that, in fact, I think
the water story, yeah.
The water story that leads right into that. So
we're running low on time, so I'm going to.
Yeah. So
I really appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, we basically have two wastewater projects. Santa Rosa is the biggest; it gets the most PR, but Lake County did it first. We have wastewater that comes up to the geysers and is re-injected into the steam field. I'm still trying to understand this graph here, but that's what we use to recharge the reservoir. And what happens to that water is it goes in 8,000 or more feet down into the ground. It travels through these hot rocks, and then turns into steam, and then we see it in our steam producing wells.
Right.
So the exciting part of the geysers now is how much to put and where, and moving it around, and to get the maximum energy out of the geysers.
Okay.
So
I think
and the good part about recycled water is it reduces our greenhouse gases again by 30%. We already have low greenhouse gases, but it reduces it by 30%.
I guess considering our time factor, we probably ought to end it there.
Yeah.